Hey everybody, welcome into another patch notes video. Today we've got patch 17.4. Comes out on June 9th for the people with the battle pass and June 17th if you don't have it, so the 2-week thing they've been doing pretty much. And it's interesting. They're adding pirates. Spoiler alert, they're adding pirates. So first let's start with the hero. So Captain Eudora, dig for a golden minion. So if you dig 4 times in a row, or not in a row, but just use your hero power 4 times, you'll discover or not discover, just get a golden minion. I believe the minion is random. You don't get to discover it. It's just a random gold. And I believe it goes your hand as well. So when you play it, you get to kind of get a tier above. So you're pretty much just getting discover a minion, assuming at the worst, this is 4 gold, discover a minion a tier higher than yours. Because if the golden minion sucks, then it's whatever. But if it's good, then this hero is going to be crazy. So good RNG hero, maybe good, maybe not. Next is Sky Captain Crag, and this actually might be the strongest hero. So you gain 1 gold this turn, increases each turn once per game. So you can only use this like Reno. You can only use it once per game. So every turn it's going to gain 1 gold. So I believe it starts at 1. And the next turn will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then when you use it, you'll like get 10 gold or 8 gold or 9 gold, whatever, and however long you waited. What this could do is like the turn you tier up to like tier 4, you can just use it go to tier 5, or go to tier 5 immediately, like go to tier 6 for 10 gold. So this hero is someone to keep an eye on, because this hero could be crazy to just have, pretty much just tier up for free 1 turn. Next is Captain Hook Tusk. Remove a friendly minion, discover one of a tier lower. So this is just like Malagos's hero power, but you get to discover one. It is a tier lower, but discovering is pretty big, just because there's so many times like you lose Malagos's hero power and it's just not really that great. So I think she'll be an okay hero. It'll also be really good for getting triples. That's another thing. So yeah, maybe this will be like an above average hero if that happens. Patches, 4 gold. You get a pirate. After you buy a pirate, your next hero power costs 1 less. I don't know if that's permanent. Oh no, it's just your next hero power. So obviously it's not permanent. But this is probably going to be bad because it's forcing you to go pirates, get a pirate. So you're not going to spend 4 gold to get something. Like picture Yogg. Like you get a random minion, but it only costs you 2. This is costing you 4, and it's holding you to pirates. So I think that patch is going to be a pretty bad hero. So we'll see though. I mean, maybe pirates are just nuts. Rat King no longer starts beasts. That's good and bad, because it starting dragons would be really nice, just because you could get some like pretty sweet dragon starts. But another bad thing is like I think there's only 1. Oh, there's 2 mechs. So yeah, maybe it'll be okay. I kind of like that this is more random, because always starting beast kind of just feels bad, so I like the randomness to it. Putricide was removed. This is the guy who gives you plus 10 attack to a minion. This hero is horrible. He's not even fun to play. Like you don't see a cleave, or you have to go max. Like there's just so much stuff that just kind of sucks with this hero. The best thing ever, Holy Mackerel has been removed from the minion pool. Finally. Holy Mackerel is so ridiculous. I'm going to add a clip in at the end of this. This actually was like a day or 2 ago, so I'm so happy to see this. I dealt like 150 damage or like 100 damage into Holy Mackerel because they had 2. Nope, I just lose. It was great. Super fantastic. So it's just so happy to see this change. I hate Holy Mackerel. It's so good to get, but to play against it, it's just terrible. So now we got to the pirates. Some tier 1s. This is a great tier 1. Reduces upgrading the tavern by 1. This is really cool, because this is gonna be like a good skill expression card, buying this and then reducing your tavern tier on your first turn. It's interesting because all you can do is, if you play this, the next turn it's gonna cost 3, so you can do 3 and then roll. So maybe you can like get a freeze or get another look at some tier 2 minions. But later on in the game, this could help like reduce, and with heroes like Millhouse, this is or Yogg, this is crazy. This is going to be a very strong card in certain situations. I don't think on turn 1 it's going to be that great, but there's a few spots where it's going to be really cool. Or a golden one, maybe it'll reduce it by 2. That'd be really awesome as well. Scallywag is the next one. He's a 2/1 pirate, tier 1, 1-star minion. Whenever this dies, you get a pirate, and it attacks right away. So that's a kind of a new mechanic, just attacking right away. There's, I believe, another card down here that does the same thing. Next up, we have South Sea Captain. This one, if you played any amount of actual Hearthstone, you'll know this card. It's a 3/3 that gives other pirates +1/+1. Having a 3/3 on this tier is pretty good. And having the pirates +1/1, it's not permanent. You know, like if this dies, it goes away. So it's kind of like the Murloc War Leader, but a good card though. Arcane Cannon. This is a card I'm not sure is that great. It's interesting. I bet when it's good, it's like really good, but when it's bad, it's just like really terrible. It's a tier 2 minion. It can't attack, and whenever an adjacent minion attacks, it deals 2 damage. So if you have if you attack first, so you have like 7 minions, your opponent has 6, and you have spawn attack, then it's going to deal 2, and you're going to get the spawn effect. So like in cases like that's going to be really strong, but sometimes it's just going to get attacked, and like this doesn't seem strong enough to build around. Like this isn't like a juggler card. So I'm interested. Like I bet this is like a card that's good for a little while, but then kind of falls off. Next is Monstrous Macaw. This 3/2 on the tier 2s, and after attacks, you trigger a friendly death rattle minion. So this is kind of sick because what you can do is like just pretty much have one death rattle. So picture you have the dinosaur egg that summons an 8/8 mech dinosaur. Like that's crazy. This 2-drop summons an 8/8. Like that's absolutely nuts. Or maybe you have this attack first, and now you have like a second spawn because that's in your only death rattle. So this card is actually going to be really good when it's good. If this is like one of the best cards out, you have to pick a 3/2. Like this is going to be horrible. Like its stat line is not what it wants. You want that death rattle, and that's going to be so good. Next, Free Dealing Gambler. This minion sells for 3 gold. So if you buy this, when you sell it back, you get full refund, which is a great. Like this is going to help people tier up like big time because you can just sell a minion back, tier up. Or on the turns that you tier up, you can like roll, sell back, and then buy a tier higher minion. Like this is a fantastic minion. We got the Yoohoo Ogre, 2/8 with taunt, and when this survives being attacked, it attacks immediately. So this is a interesting card. I'm not sure how good the buffs on pirates are gonna be. So so far we really haven't seen any buff cards, but this could be good or bad. If this gets like swole. And it has taunt, so maybe you got like the mega sweet taunt build. It'll be cool, but we'll have to see. Salty Looter's the next one. Another tier 3 minion. Whenever you play a pirate, gain +1/+1. So that it scales. This is kind of like the crowd favorite, but just for pirates. So if you know how strong crowd favorite is, you'll know how strong Salty Looter is. So. Next, Blood Sail Cannoneer gives your pirates 3 attack. This is bad. I'm calling this. This is kind of bad. The pirates don't have like Divine Shield, and if you look at the hero that gives +2 attack to like mech, beast, dragon, whatever, that's a horrible minion because if you don't have the butt, then it doesn't matter how much you attack. Like picture like mid-tier Murlocs. Like if you have like double War Leader and everything's like a 6/1, like you're probably going to lose because you're going to have like one death rattle and you just lose to it. So I don't think this is going to be that great, but we'll have to see. Battle Cry, give a friendly minion +1/1 for each pirate you've bought. This is pretty good, I guess. Like this could be like +3/3. It's a 5/4. If you get a triple on this, that'll be really cool. But again, it's just like another, a buff that could be bad, like +2/2 to a mech. That's a 3-drop. It's a little bit less in stats, but it's reliable. Like it's +2/2. You have to be buying pirates. So like if I buy some pirate like, this guy or double your death rattle. I don't have any death rattles. Like you could be just buying bad pirates to get the plus, and it's just not good. So we'll see. It could be okay. I just don't think pirates is that strong of an archetype. At the end of your turn, gain +2/2 for each golden minion. Again, this is like an extremely high roll card. Like I don't know why you'd have so many golden minions. That's pretty crazy. So it does synergize with the hero like Reno or the hero up there that gives you the golden minion. So there's that, but this seems like a really bad card. Like 9 out of 10 times you're going to see it. Rip Snarl Captain. Whenever another friendly pirate attacks, give +2/2. This is pretty cool. It's kind of like the 1/5 mech whenever a mech dies. Only this feels a little bit more reliable just because it's attacking, so you're not requiring things to die or like a certain order. So I think this card will actually be pretty good for where it's at. Next is Seabreaker Goliath. Wind Fury, another Wind Fury card, which is always awesome to see. Wind Fury is such a cool mechanic. Overkill, give your pirates +2/2. So this is like the payoff card, because if you're like, if this gets really big and you're punching down a bunch of minions and giving everything +2/2, like this is gonna be so crazy. Or you get a golden one. Could you imagine +4/4 every time it kills something? That's crazy. But if this like attacks or gets attacked and dies, it's gonna be so horrible. But with minions like the +3 attack, maybe you're getting 1 or 2 kills off of this, and the +4/4 is gonna be enough. But we'll have to see. Nat Pagel, he overkills and gives you an O2 treasure chest. I'm not sure what the treasure chest does yet. It might give you like an extra gold on your turn, like a coin to your hand or something. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see on that. Captain Hogger, when you buy a pirate, gain 1 gold for this turn only. So this is kind of cool. This synergizes with the how many pirates you buy, but we'll see. You know, it's okay. It could be really good because everything's kind of like just buying everything for 2 gold, and you only get a refresh for 1, so it's like old school Millhouse. But I'm not sure. If you are Millhouse and you have 2 of these, like every pirate you buy is actually free, which is pretty funny. Actually nets you money because you sell it back for 1. So it could be good, but yeah, this feels like a highlight clip card, not something you're gonna see everywhere. Dread Admiral Eliza. Well, whenever a friendly pirate attacks, give all friendly minions +1/+1. It's okay. +1/+1's like not that great. And if you compare this to like Caligos, like Caligos, you get +3/3 that turn, and that's permanent. I don't know. This seems kind of weak. I don't think it's permanent. I doubt this is permanent, but it really should, because this is not great. It's okay, but we'll see. Like again, this could just get sniped and you get like +2/2, and it's like whatever. Death Rattle summon 3 random pirates. This card's actually pretty good. If you like tier up to like 5 and get a triple and get this, like you're not gonna be sad. This is gonna be a really cool card. And then they got some stuff from the story, and that's when this hero will be coming out. Arana Starseeker, and after you refresh 7 times, Bob always has 7 minions. So every time, so say you refresh 7 times or whatever, now the whole entire Bob's Tavern is always going to have 7. So every time you refresh, you're going to see 7 minions. This is absolutely bonkers. It doesn't come out until June 30th, but this card is, our hero's absolutely nuts. And I think that's it. There's actually one more thing. I think it was up here. Is that they're going to be rotating. Yeah, right here. They're going to be rotating out, and I'm glad I'm finishing on this. Beast, Demon, Dragon, Mech, Murloc, and now Pirates. Pirates is always going to be included. I believe they said that on here. Yeah, will always be available in the minion pool. But they're going to rotate out one of these. They feel like having this many archetypes is too many. So what they're going to do is, like, you're going to play in a game and you're going to see that, like, you can't play Beasts. Like, Beasts are out this game. So you'll have Demons, Dragons, Mechs, Murlocs, Pirates. Or this game, there's going to be no Dragons. So it's going to kind of be interesting, because if there's no, like, no Demons or no Beasts, like, that's going to up the heroes of, like, no, or up how good heroes like Nefarian are, because, you know, like, Beast is a great build, but, you know, if you're against Mechs, Murlocs, and Dragons, well, maybe not so much Dragons because they get it afterwards, but Mechs and Murlocs, like, that's going to be pretty sweet. So, yeah, that's another thing to kind of look out for. But either way, I'll have the link in the description if you want to read more on this. And then, yeah, here's the clip to show you why Holy Mackerel is a great card to get rid of. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh my god, we're dead. Stupid double mackerel. Oh my god. I hate that card so much. Okay. At least everything has Divine Shield now. And he has a 6/127. Okay. Yep. They both have Divine Shield again. Yep. Alright. He's out of refreshes aside from each other. We don't have any more death rattles, so I don't really care about that. Okay. Please. Snipe it. Please. Game. game. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate double mackerel. Please take it out of the game. Like, what is this? Like, I just lost that. Like, I attacked it for like 100 damage. Oh my god. I was gonna win this. Bro, double mackerel's the worst. I hate it so much.